Hi, this is Faye with Golden Aura. Today we're going to do an energy talks about chakras, what they look like, balanced, underactive, or overactive. So we are going to start with the crown chakra. That is the chakra of your spiritual connection. So balance, you are going to have a great spiritual connection, enlightenment, your inner wisdom is going to be on point. You're going to have peace and inner knowing. If that chakra is underactive, you're going to have a lack of your spiritual connection. So almost like it's cut off. Cynicism, closed-mindedness, feeling lost or unsure, difficulty seeing the big picture, depression, helplessness. Flip side of that coin, overactive is going to be a spiritual bypass. So you're just like flying on cloud nine. Disconnection from your body, like you're living a fantasy, feeling of superiority. So what you're going to see with the chakras, the upper chakras, is this is like your intuition, your spirituality, your higher power. So when they're underactive, you are going to be disconnected. When they're overactive, you will be, like I said, almost like you are like not living in this earth. So third eye. Balance is going to be great intuition, clarity, imagination, because it's your third eye, insight, third eye, strong inner vision, third eye. If it's underactive, lack of intuition, poor imagination, difficulty concentrating, confusion, indecision, nightmares, or fear of the dark. Overactive is going to be overthinking, delusions, hallucinations, headaches, disconnection from reality, mental exhaustion. Because if you can imagine, if your third eye is overactive, you're just like open all the time. Your throat. Throat for me is the easiest because a lot of my issues have been in the throat. So I completely understand. It makes so much sense to me, the throat, if it's balanced, underactive, or overactive. So a balanced throat is going to look like clear communication, self-expression, confidence when you are speaking, listening, great listening skills, and you're speaking your truth. Underactive is going to be difficulty expressing your feelings, difficulty expressing what you want to say, so fear of speaking, shyness, lack of self-expression, and frequent sore throats. So basically with the throat, that is your voice, right? So if it's balanced, you are doing just great. If it's underactive, it's almost like you are not getting out what needs to be said. But if it's overactive, it's like too much is coming out, like verbal diarrhea, right? So overactive is going to be talking too much, gossiping, domineering the conversation, inability to listen. So you're talking a lot and you're just like, you don't want to hear what other people are saying. It's almost like you're incapable. Thyroid and throat issues. For your heart, balance, love, and compassion, emotional balance, forgiveness, kindness. Your relationships seem to be in harmony. Underbalance is going to be your lack of empathy, difficulty giving and receiving love, closed off heart, loneliness, bitterness, and unforgivingness. Okay, so flip side of an underactive heart chakra is going to be overactive, which to me is giving empath to the nth degree. And this may resonate with a lot of people. So overly giving, codependency, taking on others' emotions, people pleasing, heartbreak, just being too vulnerable. The solar plexus, the Manipura chakra. So that is going to be the chakra of your confidence, your personal power, your self-discipline. So what it looks like, balance, is going to be super confident. You're going to have a great personal power. You're going to be a self-disciplined person, motivated with healthy boundaries. Underactive is going to be low self-esteem, lack of motivation, insecurity, poor self-discipline, and procrastination. So flip side of that is going to be control issues, aggression, perfectionism, workaholism, and digestive problems. So sacral, That's the chakra of your creativity. So creativity, joy, healthy relationships, passion, and emotional flow if it's balanced. Lack of creativity, emotional numbness, difficulty enjoying life, rigid, resistant to change, low libido. That's if it's underactive. Now this is your the chakra of your sexuality. So imagine what is going to be happening if it's overactive. So you're gonna have emotional instability, overly sensitive, addiction issues, drama in relationships, and fear of change. Now, in that specific, in your sacral chakra, what overbalanced can look like, so underbalanced in sexuality can look like you're not with it, but overbalanced can be multiple partners, because it's like an addictive personality that goes for like alcohol, food, anything. You can want anything in excess. So if you are someone that is prone to like addictive behaviors, really take a look at the sacral chakra. So root chakra, that is your chakra of stability. So stability, groundedness, security, vitality, physical well-being. Underactive is going to be anxiety, fear, feeling unsafe, financial instability, fatigue, and disorganized, scattered. So overactive is going to be like materialistic, greed, stubbornness, hoarding, and constipation. So I'm looking at this whole picture and I can already tell you which ones of my chakras that I have issues with. So now that you've heard this, just thinking about it, what pops to mind? So now that we know what overactive and underactive looks like, how do we balance those out by ourselves at home? So crown chakra is going to be meditation, grounding, gratitude, clear quartz, and amethyst. For the third eye, we're going to do grounding, meditation, visualization, amethyst, and fluorite as crystals. For our throat, we are going to sing, we are going to journal, we're going to speak our truth. Crystals, blue calcite and aquamarine. For our heart, we're going to do self-love, forgiveness, healthy boundaries. Rose quartz and green aventurine are great stones for the heart. So for the solar plexus, we are going to set boundaries. We're going to do core exercises. We are going to get some sun. And then citrine and what other crystal? Oh, citrine and tiger's eye are the crystals associated with the solar plexus. Good to even them out and get them all balanced. So sacral chakra, that is, like I said, the chakra of your creativity. So we are going to dance, we are going to create art, we are going to do healthy emotional expression. Carnelian and orange calcite are going to be good crystals. When I'm saying crystals, you can have these crystals around you, you can wear them. Also wearing the color of the chakra is good. So for the root chakra, we want for you to stay imbalanced. So we're going to do grounding exercises, strength exercises, eat grounding foods from the earth. We're going to envision those roots growing down from our bottom or our feet into the earth, grabbing the core of the earth and rooting back up into our body. Breathing out anything that no longer serves us into the earth to be transmuted for the highest good of all. Crystals, black tourmaline, hematite, and here's the thing, for all your chakras, you want to move your body. You don't want to get anything stuck in your body. You want to feel your feelings. All of your chakras are associated with something, right? Crown is your spirituality, third eye is your intuition, throat is your speech, the heart is your love, solar plexus is your self-confidence, sacral is your creativity, and your root is your joy. Your root is your joy. Your root is your stability. So for all of these, there is certain things that you have to do, right, to keep them all in check. And sometimes if one goes out, the other one is kind of trying to make up for that, and then before you know it, everything gets a little wonky, right? So we want you to move. We want you to not stuff your feelings. If you're angry, that's okay. Talk yourself through it. What we don't want you to do is get angry and stuff it, and then you are angry habitually for the rest of your life, right? We want you to feel your feelings so you can get emotionally intelligent enough to, when you feel those, feel them and let them go. We don't want for you to get attached to anything that doesn't serve you. So we're feeling our feelings. We are meditating. Meditation is so good. We are doing our nature walks. We are trying to eat for our vessel. And those, I would say, are 3 things that are going to help you tremendously. Okay, so we will see you back here next time for another Energy Talks, yoga, or an energy healing session. I hope you have a lovely day. We'll see you soon.